Hello, how are you? I am currently wigless, looking like a hot trash. I might end up, if you're wondering how my hair got this trash, I might end up putting that video up of me dyeing my hair. I'm not sure because I don't like how it came out, but whatever. Even though we just did a really long, super long get ready with me, I am going out to dinner with what has now become my mother. And so I figured I would film just playing in some makeup. I'm not gonna do or go too crazy on the eyes today. So don't expect that. I'm probably gonna doing maybe liner. This eye has been watering all day long, so I already know that doing some heavy eye makeup is just not gonna be the way to go. Do you guys see him? You guys see my cat in the hallway just being a creep? What's up, Chase? Hey, babe. We were cuddling. I think he got mad that I came in here. So I'm first going to prime my face. I'm gonna do 2 primers today because my face is a little bit dry. You have to shake this one up. This is the Pretty Fresh hyaluronic acid primer, so I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this first because skincare has been lacking in my household lately. Do you ever wonder why your face gets red when you start rubbing it? Like, is it the blood rushing to the face? I don't know, you guys. I don't know. And then I'm thinking I don't need anything long lasting. You know what? Let's look glowy today. I'm gonna go in with an oldie but a goodie, the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. Give myself a bit of a glow. I thought in the last video you guys saw my stocking cap. Look at that glow. Saw my stocking cap enough. So I decided in this video I would go ahead and put the wig on first. And so that is where we are in life. I'm gonna focus mainly on skin today. Well, I really don't need a long lasting foundation today. So I'm thinking, you know what foundation I haven't used in a while? The Maybelline Fit Me. I have 4 shades in the Maybelline Fit Me and I haven't used it. This is Dewy and Smooth. But how dark is she? Is she oh god. She might be a little dark for the kid. I'm gonna mix that, even though I hate putting foundation on the back of my head. I'm gonna mix that with all the rest of mine are matte and poreless. So I'm gonna use Dewy Smooth in 230 and then matte and poreless in 128. And I'm gonna mix that on my hand for a little concoction, if you will. And I think, oh, he's gone, he left. Hopefully that works out. And I'm also using a brush because I don't feel like wetting my sponge today. So hopefully this works out well. I'm gonna go ahead and spread this out first. Oh, that's a nice little color, right? That's pretty nice. I haven't seen my mom in a couple, well, I saw her, that's a lie. I saw her, was it Sunday I saw her? Or Saturday? Sunday or Saturday? No, it was Saturday I saw her. She called me and said she missed my cat and asked me if I could bring them by. And I did, and I chilled there for a while and ate dinner. My parents always feed me. It's like a running theme. Doesn't matter how old I am, how long I've been out the house. Every time I come over, I need to be fed, okay? Just period. Like literally came straight from a 5-hour shift where I didn't eat anything. And got my cat, got his litter box, and left. Well, got these jars. My mom, she cans and makes like homemade spaghetti sauce and pizza sauce and jams. And so I mainly just stick to the pizza sauce and spaghetti sauce because jams are a lot of sugar and probably a lot of points on my Weight Watchers, which I still have the jams I started off with. But if you give her the empty jars, she'll go ahead and let you get more sauce. So see, you can still kind of see my freckles and everything, so that's nice. Elf hydrating camo concealer, because it's a little bit darker than my normal concealers. It's not as full coverage and it still gives me a nice natural skin finish, and so we can kind of keep with the theme. I think it looks a little weird sometimes when people use like light coverage foundations with high coverage concealers underneath. I just feel like it kind of makes the face look a little off kilter. And since we're focusing on skin today, I'm going to highlight right under where I would normally put bronzer, so when I go to contour, I just look that much more chiseled. And this is something I've been doing. And I'm sorry if my energy is a little low. I just feel like I'm always let down in my inner, and like I rely too much on people, and I'm just like proven time and time again that you can't rely on people. And it's really disappointing to have your thesis be proven true all the time. So my mom actually started Weight Watchers as well. I think this is her first week on it. So we've been talking about that. I don't know, you guys. I've been really trying. Last week I worked out, I think 3 times on my Wii Fit. I stayed in my blue circle, and I think I only lost like 1.5 pounds. And when you go from weeks of having 5-pound losses and 6-pound losses, and you just lose like 1, it's just a little disappointing. Today is my cheat day, so which I don't normally do, like a cheat whole day. I think, well, I didn't cheat breakfast, but I had like, I ordered out for lunch, not on purpose. I completely forgot my dinner. I'm gonna go in with the RCMA No Color powder. I just put it on this lid for easier access. Not dinner. I ordered out for lunch because I forgot it here this morning. So I just had to order out for it. But normally I don't do a whole day. I feel like that kind of just backtracks. I'll just have like a meal here and there of something I want, and I try to be reasonable with that meal and not go super crazy. But there have been times where I have gone super crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna get right up in here. I'm gonna do some cream contouring or bronzing, if you will, because I love to use this little stick bronzer but from Milk Makeup. It is just, I don't even think you would need to really buy the full size. This size is so perfect to just get right up in there, and you get a lot of product in here. I don't feel like you would need the full size, if I'm being honest. Just gonna blend this in upwards. You blend the concealer down and the bronzer up. And so where they meet in the middle is way more of a drastic cut. And you would blend up if you had a sponge or not. I always have this section right here on my face that never wants to pick up product. Like ever. So there's nothing new there. Yeah, I have reservations for a really highly rated, super popular place in downtown, like Valpo area. And I really want to go because they're highly recommended and super busy, like especially on the weekends. Like you have to call like 2 or 3 weeks in advance to get a good weekend reservation. And I figured let's go on the weekday because I get really anxious in big crowds of people in like crowded places. So I was like, the weekday is better. You probably would get better service because maybe they'd be like less busy. Look at how wonderful that just blended out. So that's what I wanted to do. I am now going to set this face. Beautiful sheen. So the bronzer gives you a nice sheen. Like that's not just what I had on before that. Like that's also part of the bronzer. I'm going to keep this sheen going. I'm actually going to set my face with the Jaclyn, what is this? Luminous powder, whatever. This is like my go-to if I want a dewy set face. I love this powder. Look at that. It's set, but you still get that sheen. It's not the Rona, I promise. My mouth is really dry. I'm going to go over that because that's who I am. You know what? Let's use one we haven't used in a while. Let's use the ColourPop Coconut Beach Pressed Bronzer from that Going Coconuts collection. And I'm going to use, this is the Morphe J52. It's a little bit less wide than the one I normally use, which is the BH Cosmetics number 2 brush. So it's a little bit less wide, so it gives you just more of a chiseled vibe. And this powder isn't that like drastic in color. Like, see, it's not that crazy, so I feel like it'll work nice. I just want to look like a bronzy, like a soft glam face sort of thing. And now just to be that extra S bitch, I'm gonna do all like oldie but goodies. I'm gonna go on with the Kat Von D, which by the way, KVD Beauty is coming to Ulta. For those of you who did not know, I'm gonna go in with a contour brush. I'm gonna dip into this first shade here and a little bit of the middle shade. As you can see, I really liked these 2 shades, and my thing has been through a lot. Don't know if you can tell. I'm gonna go ahead and just a little contour. I want to look a little more chiseled up in here. Nobody sees this, but you know, a little bit around. And then let's go ahead and cut it. For that, I'm going to use the Ben Nye Natural Set. I've had this powder for years. I'm going to go ahead and take this eraser looking sponge and cut that. there. Let's work on brows. I'm gonna go with the HD brow from BH Cosmetics. This is in the shade Brunette. So both my eyes are watering. That's how you can tell. I don't know why my eyes do this. I really don't. It's really annoying. I also poked myself. Okay, so the brows are thick AF. I'm gonna go on with something I haven't used in a very long time, and that is the ColourPop Clear Brow Gel. I have been using these color gels lately because I haven't been filling in my brows. I've just been going in with a color brow gel. So that just helps the whole vibe. I don't know what the fuck happened there. Let's go ahead and do some blush. I mean, is there any other blush to use besides this peachy blush? Like, honestly, this is the Alamar Cosmetics. This is the Colorette Brush Trio. Seclusion, Isla, and Toasted. And I like this one, which I don't know if it's, oh, this is Seclusion. And it's one of my faves. And I love to use it with a dual fiber brush. This is one from ColourPop. This is the first fiber brush that set the game off for me. So since then I think I own now like 3 fiber brushes. I even have this little baby brush. Look how cute. Little baby dual fiber fan brush for the eyebrows and the nose maybe. I'm gonna go ahead and put on some eyelash primer since I'm not gonna wear falsies on my top lashes. This is Lash Food Conditioning Collagen Lash Primer. It came in like a Ulta's like favorite kit that I got last year with just the regular Morphe Continuous. What is that? Some paper flapping around. Okay, so I've seen this trick that I've seen some people do where they put their eyebrow highlight on first. So we're just gonna use this little kind of fan brush by BH Cosmetics. It's really dope and I like it a lot. Okay, I'm gonna dip into the Bare Necessities palette. So let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna buy the Jeffree Star Orgy palette, and I'm thinking, what if I did a comparison with this palette and the Jeffree Star? We will first like I'll do an initial video on the Orgy collection, right? And then after that I can either do a side by side, like is this a dupe for it, or we can just look at similar shades. So let me know how you guys feel and what your opinions are on it. I'm gonna do my highlight first. I've been seeing people do this first, and plus we're doing like a soft look today anyways. I don't think we're gonna be doing an inner corner highlight because my eye is just like not having it. I'm gonna take this same highlight shade and just like highlight my nose because we're already here, and I mean mine as well. Just get some highlight going. Like we might as well just go ahead and do that. Okay, we'll do like the cheeks later because we'll probably do a pink highlight for that. So like I said, we're gonna do a soft look. I'm gonna go into the BH Cosmetics 5 brush, and I'm gonna take Hustler, which is this peachy color here. Put that in the crease. I think most of my looks that I use in this palette. What, Chase? What? All he talks about is food, even though I literally have fed him already today, and he probably still has food in his food bowl, but that's all he will talk about. You have to wait, babe. You have to wait until I'm done. You have to wait. Anyways, I want to put this in my crease. I feel like most of my looks start off with this color. It's just a nice transition color for me on my skin tone. Just blends nicely. In case I didn't tell you guys, the highlight shade I went into was Idle Hour, and that was this shade right here. In case I forgot to mention it to you. Let's just dip into some of these like mauvier purple shades, like in this row right here. I'm gonna go in with All For You, which is this like, oh god, oh Jesus. Okay, this shade right here. It's like a purpley situation. I'm gonna use that same brush, and I'm just gonna focus it just a little bit lower on the eye. That's nice. That's looking good. I was like, oh, we're gonna do something super nice on the, super easy on the lid, and I'm thinking like a one eyeshadow color, and here we are. 3 eyeshadow colors in. I think I'm gonna do one more color for the crease to deepen it up. I'm gonna go in with a smaller brush. This is the ColourPop. Nope, this is the Morphe JH31. As you can see, it's just slightly smaller than the BH Cosmetics brush I was using. And I'm gonna go in with the only other dark mauve shade, and it's called Act the Fool, and it's right here. And I'm just going to deepen my eye up a teensy bit. That looks beautiful. I think I'm gonna go in with this shade here called Silk Teddy. This shade here. It's like a cool toned, nice shimmery shade. It's beautiful. I just really wish this palette had just like 1 or 2 glitters, like neutral glitters, like nude glitters, a rose gold glitter, a nice tan glitter. I feel like that would have really rounded out their palette. I am a fan of the glitters. I know some people aren't, but I am. I'm just gonna go back in with that darker mauve shade and just blend down some of that shimmer that got a little crazy. I quite like that actually. So we put the mascara on. I have to put a little bit more on because I went over my mascara marks on my eyelid, and so it got some on the lashes. Put some on the tips. when you spray your fucking hair. Like my hair is wet now. And then let's just do the Nicole Guerrero because it's just here. Or we could do this glow kit. Let's just do this shade here and mix it in with some. So we're gonna do marshmallow and gumdrop mixed together because this is also a glow kit. And this is like a real pink glow kit. This is called Casual Dress. This is part of like their Luxe Lips. I think this is the one. Yeah, we'll just do this one with no liner. I'm gonna go eat anyways. A tiptoe of like I lined it. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of Morphe lipstick. This is the lipstick in the color Boy Toy, and it's like a really nude lipstick. I'm put it right in the center. Kind of really cool toned as well. This is e.l.f. in the shade, I don't know, but it came in a kit. It just says lip gloss, but it's like super glittery and has like gold reflex. So I'll just go in with that one real quick. And there we go. All right, you guys, this is the finished look of my little natural beat or whatever. The sun is going down, so sorry I wasn't like high energy in this. I was just like trying to focus on the video not being super long and super talkative, and I was focusing just more so like on my makeup, and I love the way that it turned out. I love the highlights. I love the eyeshadow. My eyes not watering as bad as I predicted it to be. So I'm soups excited. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Stay tuned because I do have some more content coming up. So stay tuned for that. I think it's gonna be more on the makeup side for right now. And then, you know, we'll go back to some other stuff. So subscribe if you have not already. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you're having a good time wherever you may be, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.